Hey y'all, this is Janae Marie Wildheart, and this is Every Night with God. On Jesus Freak, I let God speak through me. And on tonight's show was very, very, very educational, but very, very, very dear to my heart. Praising God through the storms. We all go through storms, whether it's divorce, financial difficulties, a child being difficult, um, having mate commit adultery, or getting abused. We can't we have trouble praising God through those storms. But I want to talk to you guys for a few minutes. I want to tell you this with me telling you this. Um, with all due respect. Like I said, when I went through my divorce and that, it was hard. It was hard for me to talk. I almost committed suicide. It was hard. It was hard for me to let go of him because it was like, oh my gosh, God, why are you doing this to me again? And you know what? God didn't say, Janae, I tried to tell you so. He didn't say that. He said, Janae, I know. He didn't say, Janae. He didn't punish me for saying this. He didn't punish me. He knew that I couldn't say anything because it was hard. But you know what? Through the tears, through the frustration, through rage, I praised him. It was hard. It was hard for me to praise Matt. I mean, not praise Matt, but hard to talk to God. And it was hard for me to say, God, I just, it was hard. But, hearing God say, Janae, I know, was all right to praise him. And that's what we need to do. It's not a commandment. It's something that we need to do because he didn't have to go send his son Jesus to die for us. He said, Jesus, you can stay up here. But he didn't. He took it for us. And that's what makes us want to praise him. Even when it don't look promising. Even when the circumstances is hard. You know, um, Merce Me came out with a song called Praise You and Jesus Bring the Rain. And it talks about us asking Jesus to bring that pain. If that's what it brings glory to you, Jesus bring the rain. And in one of those lines, and I'm about to cry because it sounded like me, Jesus, people ask me, how do you do it? How do you face it? And it says it in that song. People ask me, how do you do it? I do it because of God. That's how I face stuff. If it wasn't for God, I would have been dead. I would have said, bump this, I might as well kill myself because it ain't worth it. But Jesus says, no, I got you, Janae. I got you. Things will get better. I promise. And you know what? I don't know what the future holds for me, but last time I checked, and I'm about to move out of my parents' house and into my own place. So it might not be no Jesus freak for a while until I get internet. But anyways, but through my divorce and through hardship and persecution, it made me stronger. It made me a better Christian than I am now. It made me the better person that I am now. And I can say that. And we think, man, it can't get any worse than this. It can. I know a lot of people that have it worse than we do. People that are getting persecuted by death for Jesus' sake. I know a lot of people that are out of jobs. Some people are homeless. Some people are getting abused even worse than we are in different countries. Some people are living off the streets, and because they have no money, because jobs are slim to none. And we gotta realize we have it good enough to praise God and praise Him through the storms and praise Him when it's good and praise Him when it's bad and praise Him when the word I don't know comes to mind. You know how many times I have said I don't know Jesus to God? My mind is blank all the time, and it says I don't know God. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm losing it. And you know what God says? I know. I'm right here, Janae. I know. And you know what? It makes me feel better that somebody knows what I'm going through. More than me, I might add. So, don't look at your situation as there's no way out of it, because there is. There is a way through all things. And I'm going to close with this part. When I lived in Eastleigh, rent was $400. My power bill was more than I expected. When I was with a different company, my bill was $50 a month. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, where am I going with this? Either I'm going to stay here and sit in the dark, or I'm going to walk it out and stay with my mom. Well, staying with mom kind of helped out, because I finally got on my feet and did what felt like what I needed to do. Maybe it's not what we want, but it's what we needed to heal us. And it made me the better person. And you might be going through different circumstances than other people. And I'm going to tell you it's hard. But I'm going to tell you there's always an answer, and it's God. God is the way, the truth, and life. Nobody comes to the Father except through Him. And He doesn't give us, He doesn't hold it over our heads. He doesn't sit there and remind us that we made a mistake. He's there to comfort and convict us and love us through the conviction. But I'm going to tell you there's hope. And I pray that if you're going through suicide, please don't. It ain't worth it. If you're going through a divorce, God knows the situation. But I'm going to tell you, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm always a good listener, and I will pray with you. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/wildheartforjesus. I will not put your name on my, I will keep it confidential, promise. But, if you ever needed somebody to talk to or anything, I'm always on Facebook. My phone has it on my phone. Get in touch with me. Like I said, Facebook.com, my name at the end, Wild Heart for Jesus. And I will sit down with you the best I know how. I'm not a scholarship, but I do have the love of Christ in me. But I want to tell you, God is awesome, and He knows you, and He loves you. Don't do anything out of spite, but do it out of love. Don't commit suicide, but let God be your anchor to hold you to another century of love. I love you guys. I know that don't make sense, but He wants me to give you guys something. He loves you. And it says in my favorite scripture, Isaiah 41:10 says, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And then the other part is in Hebrews 13. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So, I hope you guys have a good night. God loves you, so do I. Keep in love in Christ. You guys have a good night. This is a night, every night with Jesus. Peace and God bless. Good night.